sports.
Yeah, for sports, bro. That's sports master say you go there. I mean, the sports update here, bro.
So we'll cast a video in mobile da. And yeah, a normally happy morning show. I will happy 98.9 FM. 98.9 Happy FM.
Everyone's on the pay this sports update in Ebel Live or Happy 98.9 FM. Remember, I crowd out what the year Nancy.
Sammy, me say,
yeah,
the most useless invention I bet we are see. Yes, I don't know. Sammy said,
how?
Sure.
So him say,
what up?
Oba, when him say, match. And that's what I show you.
Sam. The most useless invention. What up? If you sports na your phone lines no too, na bisa man say omope. Omo ni jihuana.
Because me this a man capital.
Sam.
The omo ya so the way they had be show me some.
But
it looks very intrusive.
Oh, Sam is sad no.
I'm looking at it. It looks very intrusive. And you have technology in it here now.
Oh, Sam.
No,
me say.
Enti na man in pen.
Why na bepe?
Enti na man in pen.
Na sad no, nyame sheda bo no. Don't alter it. Happy 98.9 FM and our goes out. Some of the problem about.
The problem. I have no knowledge what you're talking about.
Happy 98.9 FM and our goes out. We are live on Facebook. Our Happy FM Facebook handle no so na anopedia ensemble na and of course over the weekend in the world of sports me the updates kaka ebebramo and sana 9 a.m. no ohene pampo brenya Alan Green the researcher and obiba pakwa bra no mutenase a the details nyina ebebramo ya be shase dia na be shase from the camp of Accra Heart of Folk na Accra Heart of Folk over the weekend no omotumi introduce new technical team ahead of 2023-2024 season no massive shake up and Heart of Folk at their bar Chessia Oshesena Shishene Ekone dia almost a Dutch trainer friend Rene Hiddink and Assisiano Obelidi technical Obelidi team no as technical director we any asema Heart of Folk at their to join a statement I'm releasing on Saturday July 29 now Heart of Folk so essence so edit to just say 68-year-old no is expected to lead the club's technical team and also make sure say Hearts of Folk get to make a bounce back to glory days once again. Nina Ayensema Efihua Eba na Hearts of Folk so air now say former player a club legend our friend Sebastian Barnes and also and I'm one fan say obe serve as a new scout for Accra Hearts of Folk. Almost ready to just say Black Queens from head coach our friend Mercy Tego. Former Black Queens coach or no and I'll be taking over Heart of Folk female team no nina sema with a good statement mo with the buyer almost so edit to just say Carlos Klu ebe welfare officer and a Jerry a J Asari ebe goalkeeping and a goalkeeper's coach nina sema Heart of Folk edi etuja na Heart of Folk say we are very hopeful that these changes and more to come will position the club to achieve success in the 2023-2024 campaign and beyond. Now, House of Folk so added to just say the board and management would like to take this opportunity to appeal to all followers of the club to offer their unflinching support to them and the team. So together we will work for the collective interest of the team as we prepare for the new football season. Also, meanwhile, no team they are expected to report to camp Saturday, 29th July 2023 for pre-season at here on August 1, 2023. We and Asema Heart of Folk management on Tuja over the weekend. Quickly, Yenremo Ewa Manodine Shadia Koso, our Women's World Cup, New Zealand and Australia and Omo hosti. Now over the weekend, results say and Kopimo L Group G. Sweden actually Italy China by 5 goals to nil. to move top of Group G. They no more 6 points. Italy so 3 points in that group. South Africa 1 and Argentina 1. You're trying the final round of matches in Group G. Group F there. France led by Heavy now to make a major upset our tournament room after beating Brazil by 2-1 to go top of Group F. France 4 points. And Jamaica so echa Panama by 1-0 to ensure Jamaica and so pick 4 points from 2 games. Brazil at that third and more 3 points. Decider ever course between Brazil and Jamaica to determine which of the 2 teams would progress to the next stage of the competition. Still over the weekend, there was another win for Africa, second win Africa in this year's World Cup after Morocco caused an upset by beating South Korea by 1-0. Sa and a result no PMO our group now in that particular game Nuhaila Benzina brand Abayua Sisiani there Oko Abakwa Semudia the first Moroccan or better first player to play football with the headgear at the Women's World Cup. Now for religious reasons and in the mano FIFA make sure say in 2014 omo to me eja and omo my opinion say obi abe to me ashe head scarf ne niama e de abobo we Emma Benzina or a defender Emma Morocco or china case num dindindia or share hijab e de ball 90 minutes no Emma the team I friend Morocco ne nyina e nkomo e koso e wo tournament no ma be de hunsem kakra abre etie for national for na o share say na niama e konedia group H and Morocco akopio Colombia so Germany China by 2-1 in that group into the Morocco 3 points, Germany 3 points, and Colombia 6 in Group H. South Korea 0. Morocco have a slim chance of qualifying to the next stage of the competition if they win their final game against Colombia. Then you know in summer free na ene the him say matches so in the final round of matches in 2 groups. Ekopiemo Group A there na over the weekend Norway Philippines by 6-0. Switzerland and so New Zealand Switzerland and New Zealand about 0-0. Now the Kopiemo Group A and they said New Zealand host nation it became the first host nation to fail to progress out of the group our Women's World Cup Now Switzerland in a top group now 5 points, Norway 4 points, New Zealand 4 points, Philippines 3 points. Now New Zealand are going to be progressive because now Omoinya goes be our tournaments And then Kopiemo Group C top of the table decider because between Japan and Spain. Na Costa Rica and Zambia mutu ni na omu kofie die 7 a.m. and I can see no ebe shase I can see the shase ateta ya de ho report ebe for na hwa for about 9 o'clock na group B and I can see ebe koso ewo Nigeria na mo top group B more 4 points, Canada etoso second so more 4 points, and Australia etoso third more 3 points, Ireland omu kofie dida almost 0 points. Nigeria versus Ireland, Canada versus Australia for Tima or Betimia progress to the next stage of the competition. I can see any there 10 o'clock na yadi so now you free hodia na be or transfer market so now assembly brena and of course so over the weekend in the transfer market Ghana defender IFN Mohamed Salisu and Chebia and the team Southampton got relegated from the English top flight into the championship. Now 24-year-old according to reporter Abano he's set for a medical Monaco later this week he's set for medical ahead of £17 million mover according to reports so now initially Fulham and I know more person more top brand for a fee reported to be in the region of £15 million, but reported by say almost shift attention to Calvin Bassey as he say no master any Calvin Bassey into no more interest in the defender to me editun kakra they say the Monaco and no more for 17 million almost Salisu and a brand here and say umbra number boy mu Hafiz Konkoni a brand here no Siakan in the Bet Power Premier League last season a brand here no Siakan Emma Pechim United na say a brand here over the weekend and Boboko Tanzania friend Young Africans Omotume unveil a brand here we say signing on a 2-year deal until 2025 with an option for another. Into Hafiz Konkoni a brand here Osiakan in the Ghana Premier League scoring 34 goals in 97 games over 4 seasons. Emma Bechim United Nina a Nkomo free bar now initially had to folk any Sudanese club friend Al Hilal Omunina no media branch in it here a branch no Wakopiemo or Tanzania okwa kusiakan Emma Yanga ninyina a free local scene and a local player and camper elba if you hodia na ebekwa kopiemu or Manchester United camp now over the weekend and Manchester United ready to just say they have reached an agreement with Serie A team Atalanta over the signing of Rasmus Højlund 20-year-old striker Sisiane de Osha Sika a woman £72 million and a yet Sika involved. Now the deal in principle is worth £64 million with a further £8 million in add-ons. We and the same kakra aba Atlanta initially now almost £77 million. But after negotiations of course the perform eba PMU about £72 million. As you see, Abrantiano is expected to sign a 5-year contract with an option of an additional 12 months. And a free Abrantia Alfreno Rasmus Hoyland Kampa is a striker, our coach Eric Ten Hag striker about to me and striker and the services. If we heard the enable room or Sadio Mane camp. Now reporter ever every Sadio Mane camp say Boboku Alfred Al Nassr any Bayern Munich agree £24 million deal Emma Branche Sadio Mane to move from Bayern Munich to the Saudi Pro League. Now Mane is expected to earn £34 million per year tax-free, playing for Al Nassr with a wage equivalent to more than £650,000 a week. We and Sikapudua, a branch we Kwakwaji or Al Nassr. Now he'll be playing alongside Cristiano Ronaldo in the Saudi Pro League. We and Komokakra, a free Sadio Mane camper, according to reporter Ebano, a branch is set for medical or to me a medical Nidia, and then now you bet to me upon Huntuma as a player. Emma Al Nassr. Now Chelsea so omuguso more transfer market and so toa no moto omuso my branch here I friend Wesley Fofana a branch here no enya ACL injury I friend anterior cruciate ligament injury in preseason ama sesiano omu hia numbers in defense into omuso makoto a branch here our sunwa tintin pa bema pa ohun so china ho obon say yes player ni makoto Axel Disasi from Boboku I friend Monaco. Now Monaco say a branch with the enya de ometona Chelsea cheap £38.6 million and that to a branch and so Chelsea say oh sikanya problem it's a branch we wabe pm or makachia ne nyame adoma betumi anveli a branch and say or your player say ani de deal ne dia go through ankasa ama Mauricio Pochettino we replacement for Fofana ahead of the new season. Na Monaco, omo person be release a branch until omutumi enya replacement emano. Tisiana Mohamed Salisu call the other way in there. Omo mapene say a branch no obetumi akopiem e Chelsea Boboku no. Ne nyina e yankomo akoso e transfer market no. Saint Allen Maximin a branch no siakan ema Newcastle United. Na Alan St. Maximin no dia no so webuni ketem akopiem e Saudi Arabia. Tisiana beko akosiakan ema Boboku Alfred Al Ahly in the Saudi Pro League. Now, Osha Branch Nedia Osha 13 goals in 124 matches and registered 21 assists for Newcastle since joining them in August 2019 from Nice. Now, Osha Senanyama Econodia Sika na Omodotono in the region of £23 million from Newcastle United. Sisiano Abrantiano Okako joining Riyad Mahrez, Roberto Firmino, Ewo Boboku, Alfred Al Ahly. Nina Ayan Komoa. A free transfer market no so eba if we hold ya quickly my member up to speed with their course in preseason over the weekend. Chelsea omochi Fulham channel by 2-0. Apparently Alfredo Thiago Silva eshe go back. Christopher Nkunku also was on the score sheet for Chelsea Football Club. Manchester United omudincho ahomachi omulusu 3-2 to Boboku Alfredo Borussia Dortmund. Dalo and Anthony were on the score sheet Emma Manchester United, Emma Malen, and Mukuku, Omunina Esha goals, Emma Borussia Dortmund. Manchester City, Omutenaho and Emma Atletico Madrid, Muchamo by 2-1. Sa and Omuso movie on preseason, Depay, and Carrasco, and a share 2 goals, no Emma Atletico Madrid, and Ruben Diaz, and ya go back, Emma Boboko, Alfredo, Manchester City. Liverpool, so I could Pimo or Singapore. Almost Shese Niamabekoye Amamo Elho. Liverpool to meet Leicester City channel by 4-0. Darwin Nunes, Clark, Jota, and Dwack were on target for Liverpool Football Club. Classico also over the weekend. Na Real Madrid and Barcelona in the share in preseason. Na Oshese and Common course on the dia. 3-0 and Barcelona to me at the Real Madrid. Real Madrid. Preseason form there, Barcelona to meet deflate or Moankasa. Dembele, Lopez, and Torres were on the score sheet for Hugo Alfredo Barcelona. Nina Ayan Komoa Koso ahead of the start of the new season. And Yamiadum updates people na Koso in preseason yet the preparative for ne after 4. Boxing ring room and Ebekako Pimo. Now I say Las Vegas and action Koso over the weekend. Now I say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but with here I said to me P3 Vegas because two undefeated boxers. From Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, no, Omushia, and the undisputed welterweight championship fight over the weekend. Now, I can't see any there now be expected to say a very close fight, but 9th-round knockout and boxer friend Terence Crawford to Minya over Errol Spencer to claim the undisputed welterweight title. Now going into the fight, Crawford had the WBO belt. Now, Sisiani after the fight, or the WBC, WBA, and the IBF, Abekane belts, Sisiano and Kita all the belts in the welterweight division. We 40 times. He's won all 40 fights, 31 by way of knockout. Now Errol Spence going into the fight, now will be expected to bet to me actually no Bob but the course in the dear Crawford and she Fury. Just say now the Bufupa and to me the poor branch now just say or dropping it 3 times before 9th round the referee in the car say nipa be one bending na yeah. Now be box way and sema opinion attitude after the fight. Also no dear. Life more buy in no person a champion. Unko for Casafan, unko for so a black boy. Just say unko for one to me, water with Nanya, the bit to me, bibia, but say, try so be push, Siciano, or be able to say, or a great gun, or a great man, or boxing more. Now say, or there's a Dacasia, ever married. So, Abuano, I'm an titles falling in our division.
Like I said before, I want to give an honor to God because without him, none of this would be possible, and I'm so blessed. Like I said before, I only dreamed of being a world champion. I'm an overachiever. Nobody believed in me when I was coming up, but I made everybody a believer, and I want to thank Spence and his team, like I told you, because without him, none of this would be possible for me. It means everything because who I took the belts. They tried to blackball me. They kept me out. They talked bad about me. They said I wasn't good enough. I couldn't beat these top welterweights. I just kept my head to the sky, and I kept praying to God that I get the opportunity to show the world how great Terence Crawford is. And tonight, I believe I show how great I am.
Terence Crawford and Ghana Sisiano undisputed welterweight champion of the world. Now he becomes the first man and the first male boxer to win undisputed titles in 2 weight divisions. Or yeah, the same thing our lightweight division no ma Sisiano no welterweight no or undisputed our ho. Then you know a free boxing ring no ma eba na kopimo Formula 1 traction so there Max Verstappen came from 6th on the grid to lead Sergio Perez home in a Red Bull 1-2 at the Belgian Grand Prix. Now we a record extending 13th successive win. Emma Abrantia Freno Max Verstappen and in the team Red Bull. Now Ushasena she and now Max Verstappen had to overcome a 5-place grid penalty to start the race sit on the grid. Where Emma Otumi overtake Openi started from pole position. Charles Leclerc essentially overtaking the teammate Freno Sergio Perez to ensure say Otumi winning the 10th race of the season. Then you know a Koso from Team Red Bull camp. Now Chesson I can see everybody any day. Max Verstappen Red Bull finished first, Sergio Perez Red Bull finished second, Charles Leclerc Ferrari finished third, Lewis Hamilton finished fourth, Fernando Alonso Aston Martin and so finished fifth. So in a top 5 next year in the Belgian Grand Prix, of course, there was Spa the Franco champs over the weekend in Belgium. Now, Sisiani the championship near Lewis Hamilton has opened. Max Verstappen has opened a 125-point lead at the summit over the closest challenger, and a teammate, friend Sergio Perez. Sa and Anyama Ekoso over Formula 1 Mudia. Now, Max Verstappen is in pole position to winning the championship one more time, 3rd time in a row. No, now Pipiako Yemanidia. Or no, and over to me a winning Formula 1 Drivers' Championship this season. We Ayon Komoka Kame de Bremo from the world of sports. For more sports at 9 a.m. or Hinebam Pupenya and the rest of the team, Omutinasia, the more details, Ebe Bremo from the Aircoso in the world of sports. Yeah, but Anyon Kakra, when we return, the Happy Morning Show continues.